It's Brandon Doherty, Delaware Weather Guy, bringing you your Tuesday terrific weather report. It's still snowing. Uh, 37 is going to be our high. I don't think we're gonna. I don't think we're gonna reach 37. I think we're going to be more. We're going to be much lower than that. We're going to be in the 34, 30, 33, 34 most of the day today. So I don't expect that to be the high temperature. But no additional accumulation. Even, I mean, there might be some small half-inch accumulations here and there. We still have the storm is kind of wrapping up, so anything that's behind is just going to come all the way through and then leave us by later this evening. So this kind of all has to come full circle, as they say. We'll get some wraparound snow. It could be some heavy at times, but generally on the light end. No real additional accumulations. Maybe, like I said, maybe like an inch, or so in some places. Okay. Um, I want to be fair and I want to be humble, but I want to show you the evolution of this system and kind of go, you know, I I believe I did a really good job of forecasting the actual storm, the whole total event. The actual mounds, yes, I busted. So I want to explain probably why. Because the track was good. The track was not, the track was very good, but it wasn't ideal. But let's just go into it to this and let me kind of show you. All right. So we had our main system. This was the Sunday system. Okay. So we had snow on Sunday. Um, I mean, I measured 2, 3 inches on Sunday. Okay. So that pretty much went as planned, but that was easy because it was over land, so we could track this low. We could see where it was going. Okay. And we could track it, and it was cold enough, and there was plenty of cold air. So really, I mean, that part of it wasn't hard. The hard part was seeing when it was going to transfer the energy and then become a coastal storm. So I'm going to go to the next map. And here it is. It's transferring its energy. See, it kind of drops down. It closes off. It sort of transfers this energy down here um, near Charleston, South Carolina. Okay. So it kind of makes, it, it kind of tracks over land and then parks itself right over this is where it is now. I mean, this was yesterday. I'm sorry. So what it did is it shifted. It went a little bit too far to the east. Okay, what our ideal spot is somewhere right here. Okay, and for it to for it to jump off Cape Hatteras and strengthen and then come up to about here. Okay, so it was a little too far um, north and east, which wasn't a huge deal. But what it did is it because and now I'm going to go to the next frame because this is important. Okay, so it jogs back to the west, and it jogs even closer back to the west. So when it did this little jog, it brought in warmer air. Okay, Now, even though the surface temperatures were cold, all right, if those mid-level parts of the atmosphere get warm, then that turns it to sleet. Okay, so we had an extended more we had an extended period of sleet, um, than longer than um, originally forecast. So the rain snow line uh, was more like this. Actually, it's pretty bad. That's pretty. The rain snow line was more like um, whatever DC, whatever us, and kind of remained like this. So any areas north of that just got all snow. And of course, New York City and Northeast PA they got hammered. Okay, because the the storm had a sort of I call it the right hand punch when it pivots. That heavy moisture was mostly up here for, I mean, all day yesterday. So and all night they just got hammered. Okay. Yes, it did pivot a little bit more. The S's did come down later in the afternoon, and then we started seeing the changeover to snow. And you know, I mean, I have 4 inches out on my deck, so I'm gonna I'm gonna lay claim to that. So if we're gonna Monday morning quarterback it, um, then I'm gonna say I was off on the totals for the state, but I was right on the forecast. So 50-50. I'll take that.